Hello. Sorry if I look or sound a bit rough. I've just come back from roller derby and I am exhausted. I just wanted to explain what's been going on in videos over the past couple of days. Today is Sunday. Yesterday, Saturday, was my birthday, and Friday, the day before, was me getting everything ready for my birthday. I might look kind of teary, it's because I just yawned. I filmed a video Friday and I did not get a chance to edit it. And then the same thing happened again yesterday on my birthday. So instead of uploading 3 videos today, I'm just gonna layer it and upload them one today, one tomorrow, and then we'll be back on track eventually. I'm so sorry. That is it. I'll get on with the rest of the video that I recorded a couple of days ago. Hello and welcome to day 16 of my 30-day writing challenge. It is another beautiful day in England. Today our topic is setting. When I think of setting, I immediately think of geography. Where is it? What's there? But there are actually quite a few factors to consider in setting, each of which are vital components to building a good one. Like I said, geography is a large part of it. So to begin with, are you using a real location or a made-up one? If it's a made-up one, that's definitely a lot of work, but some people live for world building and it is fun. So if it's in the real world, where? What continent? What country? I personally rather write settings based around places I've been to, whether I write about those places specifically or if they inspire other places. Just because that way I can get a real sense of what's there, what it's like, how it feels, and I feel that I can write it better. Especially as I tend to be inspired by places than the other way around. But if you haven't been where you want to write about, just make sure that you do your research. Settings can be kind of like Russian dolls. If you, for a sense, you pick your country, and that is one. Then you pick your county or state, and that is another. And then you pick or make up a town, and then pick key points in it. If it's a school or somebody's home or an institution, and it's most likely that your story will have more than one setting as well. Something that kind of passes my mind in regards to settings, but it's equally important, is the time. So when is it set? Currently or 10 years ago? Is it historical? What's available to your characters? If it's set in the 50s, they're not going to be pulling out a mobile phone. It's important to know what's going on in that period. What is the social and political climate like? Research your time period so all the historical accuracies are there. Time can also include the time of year. What season is it, and how does that affect what's going on? Be it anything like sports or food or the weather, which is a big one. And it's also important to consider where your characters fit into your setting, how they feel at home there. Have they visited there before, or is it a new experience to them? They may feel uncomfortable if it's in a setting that they're unfamiliar with. If you have someone from a really upper class background going to a dodgy end of town, they're going to feel out of place, and vice versa. And settings are an extremely memorable part of any story, so it's important to give them a lot of thought. Today's challenge is to work out what settings you wish to include in your story and write brief descriptions of them. That's what I'll be doing. I wish you all a good day 16, and I hope that I see you tomorrow. Bye.